English patterns. The first thing I did when I got to the hotel was lie down on the bed. The first thing I have to do tomorrow morning is attend the weekly meeting. The first thing I want to do when I get rich is buy a house for my parents. The first thing I do when I wake up is drink a glass of water. The first thing you need to do is check the expiration date. The first thing we should discuss is our budget for next month. The first thing that caught my eye was her bright red hair. The first thing I'm going to do once I go to France is visit Eiffel Tower. The first thing I'm going to do is unpack our stuff and go for a walk. We are finally going to Paris next month. I'm so excited, me too. The first thing we need to do is book the flight tickets before the prices go up. What are you going to do first once you are selected as a lottery winner? The first thing I want to do is buy a house. The last thing I do before sleeping is check my phone. The last thing I want to do is argue with you. The last thing I want to do is hurt your feelings. The last thing we need right now is another problem. Why are you being so cold to me? Did I do something wrong? What? No, absolutely not. I'm just really tired today. The last thing I want to do is make you upset. The last thing I do before leaving the office is turn off all the lights. The last thing they did on their trip was buy some souvenirs. I have a bad habit of scrolling through social media in bed. It ruins my sleep. Same here. The last thing I do before closing my eyes is check my alarm, but then I end up watching YouTube for an hour.